pilgrims have poured into the city for the ceremony of Arba'een. A huge security operation is, of course, underway as roads leading to Karbala have become a river of black-clad pilgrims. Well, joining me now is the BBC Arabic correspondent, Issam Iqamawi. So, unprecedented amounts of pilgrims this year, isn't there?
Yes, a large number of people. Some estimates put it 18 to 20 million over the last 16 days. Roughly about 1 million people arriving every day. Some of them walking from various parts of Iraq. They prefer to come by foot. It's a huge responsibility for the authorities to make sure, the safety of these people. There have been attacks in the past. There have been threats of attacks this year by ISIS, who was not far away from where the gathering is taking place. They're in Samarra, or the outskirts of Samarra. And with their sort of austere, strict interpretation of Islam, visiting shrines is not something they agree or approve of.
So really, do you think this is all about sort of Shia Muslims showing solidarity, showing the Sunni jihadists, look, we do stand together and this is what we represent?
Well, under Saddam Hussein, they were not allowed to perform this so-called pilgrimage. Since the fall of the Saddam Hussein regime, they've been allowed to do that, so they've been doing it increasingly. But in light of the security situation in Iraq now, there are some, concerns and fears about what might happen. And also we have to bear in mind that ISIS is really not far away from what's happening. There's a great deal of animosity between the two sides. Therefore, it is a serious threat.
It is a serious threat, and of course a lot of money goes into protecting people, presumably, as well.
Yes, I mean, the Iraqi army is doing all it can to protect people. Last night, by the way, ISIS had shot down a helicopter, an army helicopter, which was patrolling the area. So, which means that there is a great deal of security issue there.
If this does pass off relatively peacefully, though, I mean, how much of a victory will this be for the Iraqi government?
Well, it will make the Iraqi government look more in control of the situation. You have a new government there. They're really trying hard to hold it together, so to speak. But we know that ISIS controls a large part of Iraq now, 20% or even more, and especially in the north, and they are on the outskirts of Baghdad. So it would be something would put the Iraqi government in a good light.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for giving us a picture of what's going on there. Thank you very much.